Hi, I'm Lou with another episode of My Car Story. We're in Scottsdale, Arizona at Cars and Coffee, and I like to bring you something that you haven't seen. This is that, and I'm with Chuck and his son Alec. Gentlemen, good to see you. Let me grab this so we can kind of move forward here. With that being said, so Chuck, what did you bring here today? Alec, get right next to him.
What I brought was a 1967 Abarth Scorpione 1300S. One of about 12 or 13 cars left in the world.
One of how many?
12 or 13, we're not sure. One of those numbers. It's a unique car designed by Francis Lombardi. Francis Lombardi was a aircraft manufacturer in Italy, and at a restaurant one night he sketched this car on a napkin and decided that he was going to build it. He built 50 with 850 Fiat power, and it was a dismal disaster because the car was racy looking, but it had no power. So Carlo Abarth, noticed this body, bought 30 units, put in his special 1300cc engine, special suspension, cooling in the front so there was no problem with cooling. And the rest is history. They built 30 of them.
And you have how many of these Abarth cars?
I'm an Abarth collector, and I don't have any duplications, but I've got Abarth from a 2300 big Fiat Abarth down to a 695 SS Fiat 500 base car.
So about 20 cars?
About 20, yeah.
So it's touched your heart, this car?
Absolutely.
Why? And this maker, because he was such an entrepreneur?
He was such an entrepreneur, and he was such an interesting designer, given the number of parts he had available, and given the problems of building things in the late 60s in Italy with the unions and whatnot, and he still made it. He made unbelievably beautiful, unique cars.
And Alec, this car's touched you now from your dad.
Yeah.
And you're driving this one home. What's it like to drive it? What's the reaction?
It's something people have never seen. You know, the average Lamborghini or Ferrari everyone sees every day out here in Scottsdale, but it's really something that is different, very unique, and people like to know what it's all about.
Does their mouth just open saying, what is it?
Pretty much. They're gorgeous. I mean, the flows, the lines of these cars is just unlike anything else. You know,
Gentlemen, step right alongside me.
Sure.
Let's take a look at this. Come right alongside me. So Chuck, stay with me so we can talk about the car.
Sure.
So it's not a very big car.
Very small, 1,205 pounds.
1,205 pounds. And the oil pan featured right here in your face, and I just want to show people just this right here. And I like that Scorpione, so they can read some details on how rare this car is. And we've got the sun. So here's the engine compartment.
Yeah, it has an extra large oil pan because the oil is part of the cooling of the car.
Okay. Let's take a look at the Abarth 1300. Now you said this was an S, correct?
Right. They did build an additional 6 SS cars that were pure race cars, and believe it or not, those 6 still exist.
Every one of them.
Yes.
Because they're so unique.
Right.
Are they in collections, or do they actually get on the road?
There is a fellow in the United States that races one.
Okay.
SVRA. The other ones I rarely see.
What are these wheels made out of? Are they magnesium or are they steel rims?
Steel.
Steel rims. Obviously the gas filler. And you can see in the venting, we've got the sun just right now. There's vents.
Yes.
We've got airflow for this. Interesting door. Let's take a look at the front.
It's got electric flip-up headlights, so it's aerodynamic during the day, you know.
You know, we may flip those up when we start it.
We can.
Just to show what those look like. Do they work? I mean,
Yes.
The Scorpion, so perfect for the desert.
I pride myself in that all my cars work.
So perfect for the desert. Let's take a look at the interior. Look at the thinness of that door. I just want to put my hand next to it. So here's my hand, and there's that door. I want to show this piece right here too. Right there. I love the wonderful details.
Center console gauges. And once you get in it, it's surprisingly roomy.
Yeah, we said that in stereo. Look at that. Look at that. Love the little handle here. Let's take a look at the engine bay, shall we? Oh, we got the sun right on it. This is perfect.
1300cc pushrod engine on a Fiat base block.
Is there a hood opener, or this is it? You just hold it up?
No, there's a.
Oh yeah, there is a little.
Opened it so it's be a wider.
Let's start her up, shall we? I want to hear it idle. Alec, can you start it? Yeah. We'll listen to it idle, then we'll give it a little rev.
Check it out again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let it take. Alec, give it one more rep. Let me set it down.
Hold on.
Yeah, let's do the headlights. Yes, thank you. Wonderful. All right, we'll shut that down.
Shut down the close the headlights.
That's pretty cool. I get an overall shot of the side. Come on, let me get you and your son again. Come on, Alex, let's get both of you guys together. Alec. Chuck, what a treat getting a chance to meet you out here. Alec, what's so much fun to have such a unique car. Guys, thanks for being on My Car Story.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us.